Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, my name is Dan Chaos, and welcome to Gwent, the Witcher card game! I dabbled in this game a little bit in The Witcher 3, but this is the official one. It's literally set in stone. It's a console edition of the actual Gwent card game. I was a little bit good in it. I'm hoping I'm pretty good in this version. I will be getting back to The Witcher 3 that I was doing previously. I sort of got sidetracked. I was doing so many different console games at the same time that whenever I'd come back into one, I had no idea what the controls were, and that was kind of frustrating. So once I get through some of the other games I have on my plate, I will be getting back to The Witcher. But first, we're going to try our hands at a little bit of Gwent.
No clue why we took the long way round. Would have been quicker to go through the woods.
Folks say the forest's cursed.
Bah, blather.
There, packed.
Much obliged. Very kind of you.
Nights, young. What say you we play some cards?
Aye, and hear another story.
No, not tonight.
Why not? With the fire, pipes, Gwent, we've got to have a tale. It's tradition now.
Ah, fine. So be it. Here's a story Geralt told me only after much prodding. It happened in these very woods, not far from Aldersburg. The Witcher was traversing the wood with his ever-loyal, occasionally blundering, companion in many adventures, the bard Dandelion. Road-weary, the two decided to pitch camp and brew up a soup. Geralt collected water for the kettle, while Dandelion wandered off in search of milk caps, chanterelles, and porcinis, without which their thin brew promised to offer very little flavor indeed. Suddenly, the troubadour heard a low, drawn-out rumble. For an instant he thought his empty belly was to blame. Yet the mysterious groan was quickly supplanted by a terrifying, piercing shriek. Dandelion's nerves were ruffled, to be sure. Yet his curiosity was piqued even more. So he set off in the sound's direction. A decision he would soon come to regret.
I didn't know there was a legit story to this. I mean, it's more of a bard's tale, but it's a legit sort of mapping of the game. I thought it was like, here, come in. Here's a 5-card stud. We're going to play a hand. But no, this is somewhat adjacent to... The cards are animated? Maybe the fancy ones are. At least 2 of them. That is so cool. Welcome to Gwent. This is the battlefield, and you will play cards at the bottom half, and your opponent will play on the top half.
Amidst the trees, a wooden bridge came into view. At one end, a group of travelers. At the other, a monstrous horde.
Ah! Help! Save us! I beg you!
Why do I always find myself... hold on! I'll get help!
Dandelion pivoted on the spot, then froze in place.
Ah! Geralt! Geralt! Use that Witcher hearing of yours, damn it!
There's actual dialogue. The power unit's fundamental value. The higher the power, the stronger the unit.
They'll devour us! Eat us alive! Run while you're able, and your legs will carry you!
No, stop! You'll never escape them, they're too fast!
And just who the ruddy hell are you? Some bloody expert on monsters?
I've learned a thing or two. Secondhand. We can't let on that we're afraid. Come on, everyone! Forward! Attack!
Whatever you say, Dandelion, a person whom I have never encountered yet. Yeah, we alternate turns. I don't know if this is any different from the console version. I mean, this is a console version, but I don't know if this is like shorthand or longhand. You can view the cards in your hand before deciding which one to play on the battlefield. Cool. I thought you were supposed to be in separate
I'm coming!
areas?
And ye, Master Bard!
Holding my position for now. Someone should stand back, observe the battle as it unfolds, devise tactics, a strategy.
Huh, some cards have abilities that activate manually during your turn. At the moment, we do not have such cards. Okay, end my turn.
Oh, bloody hell, another one! Help!
The player whose army has the most power points at the end of the round wins the round. In the event of a tie, both players receive a victory point. Okay. You my little dandelion are going to be in the background. Devise
Let
something.
me show you how it's done. I actually fenced while at Oxenford University, even won an intramural trophy or two.
Okay. If a player doesn't wish to continue playing in the current round, they pass their turn. The opponent just passes their turn.
There! In the underbrush! Another!
Ha! One look at us and it hides, tail between its legs. This beast has some sense.
And we don't. Time to play my last card. I guess I will pair you up.
Don't give in now! I'm on my way! Ah!
I love how there's animation to this. Okay. I will pass them.
We've got them outnumbered. We can do this. Slash, strike, kill.
You really are a bard. You're trying to fill us with vigor. The player whose army has the most power points at the end of each round wins the round, earning them a victory point. The first player to earn 2 victory points wins the match. Okay.
And so, with some remarkable aid from Dandelion, the hapless travelers escaped with their lives. Yet their victory proved as unexpected as it was fleeting.
Shh! Hear that? That frightened beast. It's returned. And it's not alone.
Yeah, because they kept one of their cards and now they have 4. Let's see, destroy cards, and cards left on the battlefield at the end of the round are moved to the graveyard. Remember, some cards can bend these rules by returning to your hand from the battlefield. The next player wins the round will play first in the next round. You were in the background last time, but you seem to be able to hold your own.
Right! Coming! On my way!
3 against 3. We can manage with odds like that.
Yeah, but they got one more card.
Then again, perhaps not.
This is
Ugh.
the end. Goodbye, cruel world. Curtain.
Curses. The curtain has fell. Your opponent won the round because they conserved cards. Yeah. Sometimes it's worth losing a round to gain an advantage in the next one.
Resigned to his fate, Dandelion slumped to his knees to await the final, fatal blow. And yet, it did not come. For the monsters retreated as if stricken by a sudden terror. Dandelion spun round to identify the source of their fear, spotted his savior, and bellowed,
Geralt, finally! You even realize how long it kept me waiting?
Nowhere near as long as I've waited to hear you say thank you. Saved your skin how many times now? What would you say?
Ha! Geralt's here!
Now step back and sheathe that blade before you hurt yourself.
I beg your pardon. Before you deigned to show up, I actually killed one of these beasts myself.
No witnesses, I take it?
Wasn't there like some soldiers alive at some point? You're a 13 card. I'm just gonna throw you on there.
Move it, folks. You strike from the left. You from the right. While I'm still needed here.
Where is here?
At last, victory is within reach. Oh, another one! Help! Somebody help me!
You're useless. You're fragile, like a dandelion.
You scoundrel! You rogue!
What?
Another monster! Another beast!
Oh no, what will I do? Well, play the last card. Up front and personal.
Ha! We won! We are victors! Do you see that? My selfless final assault turned the tide!
Victory! As if it was in the cards to begin with. This is slightly different, but still intriguing.
The travelers, not in want of coin, rewarded their saviors generously, then offered yet more in exchange for another small favor.
They offered a chest. A base set keg. I'm guessing cards. Each keg takes 5 cards, like a loot box system. Kegs can be opened in the shop.
In their panicked flight from the monster swarm, they had abandoned a wagon heavy with valuables. They wished now to recover it and make haste out of the Moulderwood, with the Witcher as their armed escort, of course. Geralt was, at first, inclined to refuse. Yet Dandelion, upon hearing the promised sum, swiftly persuaded his friend to accept the contract. The Witcher would prove he was well worth the coins soon enough.
Another game!
The wagon stood abandoned and turned upon its side at the road's edge, right next to a monster nest.
Damn it. No telling what's in there. Need to be careful.
Whatever your orders, Master Witcher. We trust you.
This is cool. It's like a general now. There used to be element cards, wasn't there? Different weather, and it would be divided. Like, the cards would be divided into, you know, archery and soldiers and... Well, it's still Gwent, of any other name. Tactical advantage card. In order to use the ability of tactical advantage, you must have a unit on the battlefield. Play in a unit. You've got an ability. But why are you in number 4? Okay, I'll just throw you over here then.
Try them!
Oh, in Gwent, the battlefield for each army is divided into 2 rows, melee and ranged. Okay, slightly different, I think. The abilities of some cards work differently depending on the row you play them. Activate the ability of tactical advantage in order to boost the power of one of your units. Okay. How do I do that? I do this, and then I do this. Now you've got all the power.
This is proving easy. Too easy.
I'm kind of keen on listening to your advice, Witcher. The combined power of your cards is high enough to give you a significant advantage. Perhaps you can win the round without playing your last card.
Stop. Everyone stay back. It could be a trap.
Opponent also pass. Likely too weak to achieve victory, both you and your opponent will keep your unused cards.
We've done it! We've won!
Easy now. Too early to celebrate. Keep your wits, damn it. This isn't over.
I've got my wits. I'm listening.
Shh. More coming. They'll surface soon.
Geralt's intuition once again proved true. From the depths of the nest emerged a wave of monstrosities, covered in mud and congealed blood, their eyes burning with hatred.
You're not installing me with confidence. Use what you learned so far to win one more round, thus earning you the victory for the match. Okay, Geralt, you're powerful, and I've already won one round, so probably the best to go
Not your
full
lucky
Monty.
day.
And then my turn. Okay, dumb bug in the background. I'll put you in the background as well.
Nice mess you've got here.
Keep it matched.
Won't you make a nice trophy?
Oh, that's a big one. You got an ability. Order abilities can't be used until after one turn has passed, since it was placed on the battlefield. The icon at the bottom of the card shows when the ability is available to use. Okay.
Here comes your third! Help!
Okay. One turn has passed since playing the card. You can now use this order ability. Okay. And I guess I'll give it to Geralt. That, you know, I probably should have read that closer. I freaking damaged my Witcher.
To arms!
I didn't know that maybe there was an option of throwing that on an enemy. I lost the round. Of course I did. Please give me a second chance. Give me a second, Geralt. No. No ability.
Gods,
Damage a freaking unit.
there's more of the filth.
Attack! Quick! Before they scatter!
I'm not worried about them scattering. They're here to stay. See? Now. Should have paid attention. Damage a unit by 4. You know, friendly fire? Thanks for the warning. And I don't like this. I was supposed to use what I learned to win, and instead I freaking screwed my Witcher.
With Geralt leading and guiding their efforts, the travelers defeated the wretched horde and recovered their wagon of valuables.
And you're gonna give me another barrel of monkeys? Or what? Or can be exchanged in the shop for card kegs, as well as mirror shards, which allow you to play in arena mode.
The caravan then resumed its journey, turning north towards Aldersburg. The forest's edge was not far. With a favorable wind at their back, they would arrive at the city gates before nightfall. But rarely does a favorable wind blow through the Moulderwood.
If it did, it would smell like molding wood.
As our heroes and their companions rode through a village that lay in ruin, a man in a tattered uniform emerged to meet them.
In the name of King Damavend, I command you to stop. A toll is owed. You must pay it here, you must.
In a ravaged, deserted village, in the middle of the woods? Interesting place you've chosen for a toll, collector.
Your authority. You know, the writ that grants you the right to collect. I wager it's just as interesting. And I'd very much like to see it.
Well, a pair of slippery snakes you are, ain't you? I wonder if you'll keep laughing once my flare's knocked all your teeth out your mouth. Get 'em, lads!
Oh no! Play your guild card now. Girl has a deploy ability, which means it's activated the moment your card is played. While this game is more beautiful and more interesting, it seems that there are more rules than I was prepared to digest.
Sorcery. Real bloody magic.
Toasty.
Don't shit yourself silly at the first sign of luck. This ain't over just yet.
Geralt, look out!
Oh, it's a spear with a mind of its own. I just used the artifact. He just used the artifact in order.
Take that, you freak! Phew! No!
Master Witcher, do you require aid?
No, I'll manage.
But I got a burning vial down here. It looks like an artifact. Play your swallow card to increase Geralt's power. Okay, you're gonna need to swallow this, Master Witcher. They're discarded in the graveyard immediately after use. These cards are marked with a unique
That
icon.
ought to do it.
Yeah, what unique icon?
You won't take us alive!
Victory is assured. Pass your turn so you can keep your cards in hand for the next round. I'd be paying attention more to these stats if the game wasn't doing most of it for me.
Need to see to my wounds. You're in charge.
But I...
Figure it out.
Am I Dandelion? Cards with the keyword Zeal can activate their abilities in the same turn in which they are played. Dandelion's ability is best used later. His ability is most effective when you have more units on the battlefield. Okay, so last is best. I'll stick you in the forefront.
Nice mess you've got here.
Master Dandelion! They've got the upper hand! We cannot survive this!
They'll slaughter us all! To the last man!
Calm yourselves, men! I've an ace up my sleeve!
Yes, it is indeed Dandelion, who I have saved in the nick of time. Use Dandelion's order ability to win the round.
What the devils was that?
A dwarven battle song. Nothing quite like it to stir a fire in your heart. Now, at them!
I'm so confused.
Victory! Sweet, sweet victory!
He yodeled, they were empowered, they didn't understand why it happened, and yet we won.
The travelers had managed to fend off the bandit deserters. Alas, this did not at all mean they had left danger behind.
We're almost through the tutorial. This is probably like the only chunk of story, but it's a good story. Delicious scraps. I can now use scraps to craft new cards in the deck builder.
The unexpected skirmish had delayed them. It was clear they would not leave the wood before dusk, and the Moulderwood, hazardous by day, turned utterly deadly by night. The travelers required a safe location in which to pitch camp post-haste. And here, fortune shone down upon them as they soon discovered a cluster of elven ruins. Yet the travelers soon also discovered they were not alone in choosing the ivy-covered stone structures as their shelter.
Varda! Who approaches?
Merchant caravan. We mean no harm.
You think me so gullible, Dwan, to believe these words you proffer so easily? You humans hunt us like animals. Half our unit lost just 2 days past.
It wasn't us, I assure you. We had nothing to do with... Dodge, what was that?
Erica's queen. Must have followed our trail. We destroyed her nest. She's out for revenge.
Oh, typical. You disturb nature's balance in the forest and now stand bewildered as it seeks to restore it.
Seems we can't count on their help. Close ranks, now!
Your opponent has a leader on their side. Each leader has a unique ability. To learn more about it, just select the leader. Okay. Is that the leader? Damage 2 enemy units by 2. That seems unfortunate. Oh! Both heroes are now under fog. Here's the elements playing. This is one of the many row effects you will encounter. Row effects typically influence all cards on the given row in either a positive or a negative way. Ugh. Leader ability to damage your units. I saw that. I'm gonna hold on to you, Dandelion.
Don't like this. No! It's not possible!
Ah!
This is it. We'll die in this accursed wood.
Hey, Longears! Once this beast finishes with us, you know you'll be next, right?
He speaks true, Sorka.
Bladder arse. So be it. Attack!
And so things
Forced
are
by
shifting.
circumstance to do so, eternal foes stood shoulder to shoulder against the monster horde. Indeed, it was truly a rare sight.
Humans and Scoia'tael fighting side by side amid elven ruins. Geralt, can you imagine the ballads? Can you hear them?
Won't be no ballad if you're dead. Focus, damn it!
Units can be played on 1 of 2 rows, melee or ranged, but remember, the abilities of some cards work differently depending on the row you play them. Out of sheer luck, I won that round. A leader has joined your army. Awesome! Don't forget to take advantage of his ability. From here on out, you're on your own. Be sure to use everything you've learned to achieve victory.
Look, it's wounded! On its last legs!
Valoy! Attack before it scurries into the wood!
Okay. Boost the unit by 20. Okay. I'm gonna throw you up front, Geralt. And now I'm gonna... Should I just boost you or wait until... Unit, I'm just gonna throw it. Oh, that's beautiful. Uh-oh. Big Ugly's back.
For the Daisy of the Valley!
Oh, goody. I didn't die.
The Arrakis Queen staggered, shrieked, and emitted a blood-curdling howl before collapsing onto the wagon and smashing it to bits.
Reward. Meteorite powder? You're just giving me a taste of everything now. Used to acquire trinkets, among other things, and craft animated cards. Oh, that's the special. What's it call it?
Rose from beneath the splintered boards. Someone was there, trapped, but alive. An elf, badly bruised, his limbs bound with rope. The Scoia'tael recognized him at once as the leader of a lost guerrilla unit. The alleged merchants had captured him for transport to Aldersburg, where he would first face torture and then the hangman, while they collected a hefty reward. Rather obviously, the revelation of the wagon's occupant put an immediate end to the alliance forged just moments before. Our heroes found themselves between a rock and a hard place, left to examine their conscience and loyalties, and, in consequence, to choose a side.
Well, that's a coinky dink. You're making me choose... Why am I choosing humans? I mean, he's a gorilla that's about to get tortured. Just pointing out, does that look like Leonard Nimoy in a spacesuit? Live long and prosper, Spock. We just forged an alliance with these guys. We saved each other from arachnids. I don't remember or wasn't paying attention for a reason to be with the humans, so I choose to side with elves. A coin flip decides who will play first. Okay. Choose a card to redraw 0 of 2. At the start of each round, you can remove unwanted cards from your hand and draw new ones. The player who begins a match can redraw 1 additional card. Well, I've got the elves on my side now. That's freaking cool. Dandelion, you're 2, but you somehow seem useful and full of zeal. These are level 3, so that's even better. I think I finished. And I've still got my awesome little elf dude over there. Alright, in a standard game of Gwent, you start with 10 cards in hand. This is the last battle of the tutorial. Use everything you learned to defeat your enemy. Oh, that was yours. Not mine. Not good. Alright, you've got 11. Obviously, I'm going to throw out Geralt.
Let's get this over with.
And use my commander to boost you. Looking good. What do you got? They passed. Okay. I want to... Gotta remember that even if I win, I gotta hold on to some cards. So... yeah, this is looking way too good to be true. You passed way too much, and I... Okay, I was worried for a second. Geralt, you came back. Choose a card to redraw. Redraw you. You just gave me the same thing. Can I do it again? Okay, I don't know why you chose to pass so many times, but I'm grateful. I'm gonna throw you on there. What do we got?
To arms!
Okay. Just a human. I mean, I just need to win this round. And I've already used your ability, apparently. You won't give me anything else. Oh, what do we have here? Damage an enemy unit by 1. Okay, I'll throw you in here.
May your sword and arm be one.
I like these abilities. Okay, I've got your ability now. Damage an enemy unit by 1. I'm going to damage you. And now I'm going to... well, it seems like I'm doing fairly well. Just gonna throw you out here as a booster.
Oh, no.
And give it to Geralt.
Again.
Oh! I was gonna say, I'm kind of waiting for something bad to happen. And it did. 18 and 27. I'm gonna win this no matter what. So I'm just gonna throw out what I got.
That's words right there.
Yeah.
Sod it all.
Bold
Too
and the
fast,
brave.
One.
Let's go.
Cursed traitors.
I mean, I've got freaking 39 points, and you've got one more card. I forget if I could, like, win with some sort of unique don't play all the cards thing, but I just want to win.
Let the dance begin!
Sod it all.
Yes! I've mastered the basics.
In the end, Geralt and Dandelion supported the elven guerrillas in battle. I know not their reasoning. Perhaps they concluded that justice lay in the Scoia'tael camp, though, just as likely, they may simply have disliked being played for fools.
I could agree with that. Reward. Oh, such beauty. Is that Loki? I don't care. This is awesome. The cards look so freaking amazing. You've received a deck and leader for each faction. They can be accessed in the deck builder.
Our heroes turned and strode away from the elven ruins, battle sounds still echoing behind them. Tears welled up in Dandelion's eyes, then spilled and trickled. Is this the way it would always be? Would humans and elves never live in harmony? Thereafter, the Witcher strove to avoid these woods, and did his damnedest never to meddle in settling others' scores.
What a tale. So something wicked dwells in these woods after all.
Go on, tell us another.
So, perhaps the one about...
Tales are nice and all, but it's time we moved on.
We really got to chain him?
Got no choice in the matter. Stand up.
Right. As you wish.
They chained the storyteller? Now, what was that all about? Wow. That was pretty interesting. There's a whole lot more to this game. I don't know if I'll record any of it, but I'll sure as heck play it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. I'll see all you dudes in the next one. Bye.